Hi everyone and welcome in this new video tutorial. Today we're going to see how to create a very simple crypto website where you can update with news, add your favorite cryptocurrency charts and everything in a really quick way and a really simple way. Today we are talking about crypto a lot. I see a lot of YouTubers, a lot of people, getting this business. So I just wanted to show you guys how to create this simple website. First of all, you need to have, of course, a hosting name and a server. So I actually suggest the link in the description because I'm using SiteGround. So you can go on siteground.com/go/option. After that, I suggest you to click on the startup version. As we are going to make a really simple website, I really suggest the startup plan. So you can click on get plan here and register a new domain. So crypto update with 2e because I probably going just to test this. So I'm going to select .com maybe in my case. You can choose your extension and then proceed. Great. So now you can actually add all your information. So email, password, your client information, so where you're from, your name, first name, city and everything, payment information. And yeah, you can also, add some extra services like domain privacy and everything, but I don't think that is necessary. Anyway, you can choose the period here. The best deal is 12 months, so I think it's a great price. And yeah, you can confirm here everything and just pay now. And when you're done, you should receive some emails telling you that you bought, the hosting and everything. And then go on websites. And I usually go on new website. Not sure after buying the new hosting where they prompt you, but usually I get to new website. In this case, I'm going to select my server. I have many of them, so I'm going to, in your case, you should click on existing domain as you already bought it and you just add your domain, you just bought it here. And here I will use my temporary domain, so for making this video tutorial. So you just need to click on start new website and then go on WordPress and add your information. So I will add my information. Cool, and continue. Oop, I don't want to save my password. Great, now I can finish. And my site is going to be created. Cool, you will have this message, you are all set, and I will go to my site. Okay, this will be the default site. What we are going to do right now, first of all, is something that I don't really like is when a website is not secure. So the first thing I'm going to do is to make this whole website secure. So I'm going to my account, websites, site tools here. As you can see, this is the website I'm using, so I'm going to click site tools. Cool, now we are in the site tools of the website and we can go on security, SL manager, click on the domain. So going to click here and click on let's encrypt and just click on get. Great, let's encrypt is installed and now the website should be working fine. I usually also click on HTTPS enforce, so I'm sure that everything will work well. So I'm going here right now. If I update the site, nothing will happen. This because we need to edit the URL in the website. So I'm going to log in right now /vpadmin. So I'm going to add my name and my password here. Okay. So usually SiteGround, give you this starter thing, but I usually click on exit because I'm not interested. I'm going to plugin and remove the plugins that SiteGround install. So I usually delete this one. I will keep the SG optimizer, but in some case can get some Elementor problem. So I suggest you to remove these two. So we are clean. So great. So now I need to go on settings, general, and just click here and add an S. So I'm going to add an S here and save everything. Cool. Now everything will be secured. As you can see, there is a little lock here, means that the website is secured. So I'm going to log in again, and we're going to install Elementor. So first of all, we need to go and on plugins here. You can add new. We'll click Elementor. Elementor install now. Activate. Cool. Now we are going to add also the theme. So I'm going to themes, add a new theme, and I'm going to search for hello. Probably it's not loading because I am on VPN right now, VPS, sorry. So okay, now it shows. So I'm going to click on install. So this should be the image. It's called Hello Elementor. Activate. Cool. Now everything is activated. So great. We have our Elementor theme right now, and we have Elementor installed. I usually also get Elementor Pro. I will leave you the link in the description. So after clicking on the link in the description for Elementor Pro, you can actually get the cheaper one for one website. If you are a business, you can get the bigger one or whatever you want. So after buying this, you will get your own profile page. So I'm going here in my account, and I'm going here on the top left, download Pro Expert. So I will download my Elementor version. You will have yours. So I'm going to save it on the desktop. Great, you will have this zip folder here. I'm going to Elementor here. I'm going to plugins. So where is plugins? Add new plugin here. Upload plugin. Just click on the zipped folder, drag it here and install now. Cool. Now we can activate the plugin. Great. We can connect and activate here. Yes, I will activate it. Cool. Now the website is set up and you can work on it and build your own website. So let me check and visit the website. Cool. Now we have this blank page. So we are going to start building now all the stuff. So let's go back right now. So let's have a quick recap of what we done. So we have plugins here. If I click on that, we have Elementor and Elementor Pro. That's great. And if I go on appearance and themes, here you should see many templates, many themes. Sorry. I deleted all the other one. You just click on the other themes and just click on delete. You will find a delete button here. I done that like quickly, yeah, that's all. Now we need to create our header. So the first thing is the header, and to build the header we need to go on templates, theme builder, and click on header and add a new header. We can also use the theme builder here. Let's try to use the theme builder as it's quite easier. So click on header here and add a new on the top right. You will have some header, some default one, but I don't use any of those. I just close it, and here I'm going to add a box like this. So after that, I want to add my logo and some text. So I just made this in Adobe XD. I usually, make my design here first, and I can export the logo and then, copy the rest. So I'm going to Control E and just export the PNG on my desktop. Cool. I'm just go back on WordPress and I'm going to get an image. So image, and you can also use SVG. In this tutorial we use images. So just drag and drop your images. Here is it. Cool. And now we have our logo. Great. So I'm going to add some description under it. So I'm going to add some text. Maybe if I select text editor here, I will click on style, I will center it, and I will change the typography. I will use some pop-ins, and probably I'm going to change the color to a blue. So I'm going to click here, going on the blue, like that. I think it's great. And I'm going to click on this plus button and call it like blue. Oops. Create. Nice. Yeah. So after that, I will change the text. Let's see what I've written here. And I just copy this, clicking on content, editing this text here. And yeah, you can also make it uppercase as you wish, or whatever. So I just don't like the fact that it's too much on the top here. So I'm going to add some spacing to it. So you can do this just by clicking on here on the main section. If you click on this, you go on height and mean height, as you can see. And then we are going to change this a little bit like that. Okay, great. I'm going to add also a menu here, but I think I will do it at the end because we don't have the pages to add, so this will be done later. Great, this is our header. We'll edit this header after when we have all the pages, but now let's try to work on the home page. So now I can click on publish, and when I click on publish, it asks, do you want to display your template? So this will be the header, so it will be included in the entire site. So I'm going to save and close this. Great. I'm going to see the live site now, and as you can see, we have our header. Looks great. So let's go back on our WordPress. So I'm going to close this page, or just close this one, and just go on this menu here, exit to dashboard, and now we are going to add a new page. So I'm going to pages, add new page, and here I will call it home, and I will click edit with Elementor. Now what we need to do is actually going to the settings here and page layout. I usually use the Elementor full width. Okay, great. Now after doing that, we need to decide how we want to set our home page. So the first thing is to check out our design, and as you can see, I used some content here, and where I will get all those kind of content will be we will be using cryptocurrency price ticker. So this website, I'm not affiliated with them. I just found this website and I saw their widgets that are pretty cool. I really love the design of the widgets. The link will be in the description if you wish. And you have all those coin charts and everything. So there is many websites similar to this one, so you can use whatever the website you want. I'm going to use this one because I really love the design, clean and simple. So let's try and start with the coin price marquee. I don't know how to pronounce that, but anyway, I'm going to copy the widget here. Copy it, and I'm going back to Elementor. I'm going to click this, and I'm going to click this structure here. Great. So this is the main structure, and I want to have another structure in it. And to achieve this, you just need to go back here and search for inner section. Here is it. The inner section should be on the top left. So just click and drag it inside. And as you can see, you have now an inner section here. There is 2 columns. I'm going to click on the second one and remove it. And here I can add my code. As you can see, there is a section and an inner section in it. So yeah, that's pretty easy. I'm going to add some code. So I'm going to click on here and search for HTML. And here is it, HTML. You just drag and drop it inside the small box here, and just paste the code here. So you probably won't see anything happening because we are in the editor of Elementor. Let me try and preview the page, and as you can see, now we have our chart right here. So it's working fine. What I'm going to do right now is to change a little bit the sizing. So I'm going to click on the main section here, and the content width, I'm going to reduce it a little bit. Maybe I'm going to make 600 or even 800. Let's check, let's try 800. So I'm going to update this page here and see what happens. Oh, maybe I need to close it, sorry, and click again on preview page. Okay. Now looks working fine. I'm going to check right now how to add the other stuff on it. So I'm going back on this website here. As you can see, you can also choose which cryptocurrency you want them to show. So in this case, we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether, okay? And if you want to add more, you just click on here, and you can add also Cardano, for example, and you will see Cardano appearing here, for example, here, and just copy again the code and paste it back to the box. So now I'm going to click on the coin ticker, right? Maybe I will add the coin price blocks before. Let's see. I will add some coin blocks. So Cardano, for example. We can add I mean those 4 I think it's okay. So I'm going to copy this code again, and of course you can change the currency here as you wish. So I'm going back here on Elementor. I'm going to add another inner column, okay? So I'm going to back here. First I want to separate the 2 inner columns, so I'm going to add a little heading under the other one. I will add best cryptocurrencies. Of course, you can add the text you want. I'm going to change the style of this text. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. So typography, click on here. I will select Poppins and REM, and I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Maybe the weight a little bit bolder, or maybe too much that. And yeah, I think it's enough. The text color could be like a little gray or a black, as you want. Okay, I want to add some spacing also, so I'm going back here and add some spacer. So I just click and drag it just on the top of it, and I can just change this to 30, for example. And now I'm going to add another HTML code. So I'm going back here and select HTML again. I will add it under. I just forget to add an inner section before, so I'm going back here, sorry. Inner section. Remove this column here. and I'm going to add my HTML. Here we are, and I'm going to paste the code. So I'm going to preview this again, and as you can see now we have best currency, and we have you know, Bitcoin, Tether, Ethereum, Cardano. If you wish here, you can change, you know, the value, the fiat currency. We can add more if you wish, so I'm going to add more so we can have more of those, like Cardano. What we have the XRP, for example. We have Dogecoin. What else? Yeah, we can search for others like Binance also. Cool. Now we can copy again everything, all this code here, just copy it. Then click on here, just remove the old code and paste the new one. I'm going to preview the change, and yeah, now you have all your best cryptocurrency here. Okay, and now we are going to add also some other charts here. So I'm going back to this website here. I'm going to select maybe coin ticker. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's correct, the coin ticker. So I want to add some of those. What I will do right now is going to Elementor back again, and I'm going to add another title. We can copy this, and then, you know, or duplicate this, sorry, click on the duplicate and just drag and drop under the other one. Just be sure you are not inside this. So I'm just going to drag and drop this one in the case like that, and I'm going to duplicate these two, the spacing, so we have two space. Now I'm going to drag at the top of this one. So now I'm going to add I'm going to duplicate this actually, because I think we can reuse this. So I'm going to duplicate, just click on the second one and drag it here. We are going to remove the old code, and we are going to paste I'm sorry, here, this code. So I'm going to choose Bitcoin. So copy the widget and paste it here. So I'm going to preview now everything, and as you can see now we have also this chart here, and we have a cool you know, homepage with some cryptocurrencies, with the best one here. So we can change some titles here, like common crypto. I'm just, you know, adding some random text. So now we can also duplicate the column. So I'm going to click on this column and duplicate it. So we have two. Okay, we can duplicate again if you want to have three. So I usually have two because we are having a narrow website, so I will keep two. And I can actually duplicate these you know, many times. So I click on the this section here is a subsection, inner section, sorry, just duplicate that. Okay, just duplicate again and just duplicate again. So now we have those common crypto. We can change the text, I mean the code of each of those by choosing a different crypto. So cryptocurrency, I'm going to choose Ethereum now. Click on this one and just paste it here. Now we can choose Cardano. Oops, copy this. Click on here, just select everything. Oops, and paste here Cardano. Can change this. So I'm going to here. Binance. Copy everything, paste. So it's pretty easy, right? You just need to copy and paste everything. So I'm going a little bit faster now. Cool. Now we can publish the website, clicking on publish. I can have a look to the website, And yeah, here your homepage looks awesome, right? Look how it's cool, clean, and everything. We can also add a footer then, but right now I want to show you how to add your news and your about page and your contact. Okay, so let's go back on our WordPress, clicking on here, and now I will close the other WordPress tabs and the Elementor tabs. And now what we need to do is to create a footer. So if you want to create a clean footer, just go on templates, theme builder, right? Click on try now. Here you can click on it, and we can go on footer and add new on the top right. So I'm going to add my own footer. It will be very, very simple. So I'm going to click on here, click on this box here, and we can add some description. So most of the time I usually add a inner section. So I'm going back here, search for inner section. We have 2 columns, and here I usually get maybe you know, the logo. So I will add again my logo here, image. Click on this, I will select my logo. I will add also, you know, I will just make it on the left like that. And here on the right side, we can add some icons or socials. So I'm going back here, see icons, or maybe social icons. As you can see, we can use this. It's adding some social icons. I usually style them differently, but we can actually you know, click on the right so they get to the right side, and then you know, make them smaller, like style. The size will be a little bit smaller, like that. And then we can change a custom color. So the primary color, you can change whatever you want. I usually make it transparent, and then the secondary color, I maybe use something that I saved before. So if you click on this little cycle, you can click on blue and have those blue right here. And yeah, you can also add, you know, your copyright text and whatever you want. I'm not doing this for the tutorial. Anyway, I'm going to click also on the main section here, and I'm going to change the height on min height, and just, you know, change this to make it smaller. Okay. If you wish to add some more text, you can do it. You can do whatever you want, but for the moment I'm going to save it like this. So I'm going to publish it, add condition, include entire site, save and close. Cool. So now we have the footer and we have also the header. So what we need to do right now, we need to go back to our website and going on all pages and start the news page. So I'm going to click on add new, click on news, add it with Elementor. Just click on the little setting icon here. I'm going also to select the page layout to Elementor full width. Then now I need to work on the news page. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to click on this one here, and here we can add actually our news. So let me check the widget for the news. Go back and click on post. Let me check post list. So I'm going to add a post list. The problem is that we don't actually have post. So before doing that, we should do another thing. So just publish the page. Let's get back to WordPress. Oops. Exit to dashboard. And let's add some posts. Add new. Then you can add some text here. Probably I'm going to add some images here. So let's try to add some image, like, if I go on okay, let's say we have this image here and I save it on my desktop. Okay, and post. Okay, just click on the post here, go on featured image, set featured image, and just drag and drop your image. So now I will click on set featured image, okay, and publish again. Cool. Now if I go on view post, I will see my post. There is no image in it because I need to go and set the single article page. So now what we need to do is to add our post. Otherwise we don't see any changes. So you saw how to create a post. I will quickly create other posts. So here we are back again. As you can see, I just added all my posts so that we have something to work on. We can get back to the pages, so all pages right now. I'm going back to news, so edit with Elementor here. And now we can see our news. Actually, if you don't have any posts, of course you don't see anything. So we added all those kind of stuff so that we can work on it. So click on this little icon here to add it, the post widget. We are going to change the image size because as you can see the quality of the image isn't very good, so I'm going to make it large. Right now images looks really great. And yeah, as you know, I really like to be minimalist, so I'm going to set it in a way that looks a little bit better. So the first thing is going on, you can change the skin. You can of course click on cards if you want some cards with your profile page, or full content if you want to have them as a list. Depends on your taste. If you click on show thumbnail, for example, it's showing now the images here, but not sure why it's not showing all images. Let's check the preview. So yeah, it's showing on the preview all the images. You can also keep it in this way here. Let's try it vertical this time. I think that we can edit it and make it really look cool. So I'm going to try to make that. Image size, it's okay. Image width, it's okay. Let's try and click on this main section, the box content, and just reduce this like that. We can also click again on this pagination, full content, classic. So I guess that the full content is actually showing all the text. So let's try to make it classic, but I'm going to make one column, right? So this is the best way to have them and have the text cut. So in this case we are going to do it like that. Yeah, so just experimenting, you can get to these results here. So I'm going to change those text here right now because I don't like it very much. So I'm going to click on style. I'm going to click on content, and the title will be changed. So I'm going to select Poppins. Okay, REM, and make it a little bit bigger, maybe like that. So I'm going also to change the color with my blue one. And let's click again on typography. Let's try to make it a little bit bolder and on uppercase, and maybe bolder, and maybe make it smaller like that. I'm not sure to keep it uppercase. Probably going to make it default like that and make it a little bit bigger. Cool. So I'm going to add some spacing here, as you can see, to separate here the other content. And the read more, we can change it. So we go here, read more. Here I will make it a blue, and I will keep it like that. Maybe uppercase for the read more, transform uppercase. And line spacing, let's make it a little bit more like that, stylish. Cool. On the excerpt, I will make some spacing here. And yeah, I want to remove the comments section as I'm not interested in it. So we can also change the style, of course, so on meta. And on meta, you can also change the typography clicking by here, transform uppercase, for example, okay? And I'm going to remove this content, no comments, I don't want this. So I'm going back here to content and I'm removing these comments. Cool. Great, so we have the title, as you can see, we have the date, and we have some text here. Okay, so if I'm going to click on the preview, now looks cool. So you have, you know, your all your stuff here. You can also make some rounded corner to give, you know, this clean style. So I'm going back here and I'm going to search on style, image, and border radius. You can change the border radius as you wish. I will click on 7, and if I click this little arrow, as you can see, now looks better. And you can actually, you know, also add some hover effect on the image if you wish with CSS filters. So I'm going to click on CSS filters, and I usually do this. So the brightness is a little bit darker. Okay, let's say 80. And when I hover, I can make it 100. So if I hover with the mouse, I get this effect. So let me check. So mouse hover. As you can see, if you mouse hover it, it's giving this cool effect. So now we have these little blocks, very cute, very nice, very simple, and of course, really, you know, simple, as I say. So now what we need to do is to create the About Us page. Oh, and another thing that I forget to say is that we need to create pagination. Go on content again. Of course, be sure you have clicked on this little icon here, and we need to go on pagination and click on numbers, or preview next, or preview next plus numbers, as you want. So I'm going to preview next with numbers. If I go here, you won't see anything because we actually need to add a page limit to it, right? So we need to go on layout, and post per page, we need to make it, let's make it 4. Okay, so we have 4 posts, and after the 4 posts, we have the previews and next buttons here. So we are going to style this so that it's more visible. Okay, so I'm going to style pagination, and we can add the spacing, as you can see. So we add it here in the middle. We can change the typography of the pagination, so REM, and I just make it bigger like that. Transform in uppercase, and yeah, you can, you know, change also the style or the weight. Sorry, so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, and the letter spacing like that. Yeah, so you can do whatever you want. I will leave you, you know, changing the things as you want, and so I get faster. We can change also the colors, of course. If you want to have the active color, we can choose the blue one, so we know that the one is active, and maybe the normal color, we can make it like a gray, a light gray, like that, so we can see where we are. And the hover, we can use a blue, so when we hover it, you know, we have the blue. So I'm going to make it a little bit smaller anyway, like that. Cool, and I can click update. So yeah, once we did that, we can go on preview change if you want to check it out. And if I go here and click on the second page, as you can see, now we have the other 2 posts in the second page, and we can get back to the other page. Okay, great. So I'm going back here and closing this. I'm going back here and exit to dashboard. We need to create the About Us page. So I'm going to click here, and we are going to click add a new page. I'm going to click here and About Us, edit the Elementor. We are going really quickly right now. I'm not doing things too fancy, otherwise the tutorial will be very, very long. So I'm clicking on settings here, as always, page layout, Elementor full width. Perfect. And now I'm going to click here, and I'm adding a section, or we can add also this kind of section here. So I'm going to click this, and I'm going to add some text here. So I'm going to click here 2 times and text editor. We can also add a title, heading, okay, and we can also add an image here. So I'm going to click back here and click on image, drag and drop it here. I'm going to select an image like this. Okay, I previously uploaded these images, so you can upload whenever you want. You just click on it and just drag and drop, or upload a new media. So here we need to change the style of the title. Style, click on typography, pop pins. Okay, the color, click on this little cycle, blue. We can change the text on who we are. And yeah, you can add some text here. I'm going to click on lorem ipsum. I will click here and copy some text, random text. Copy and paste it here. Maybe it's even too much. Cool. Now if we want to center this, we just click on this column here. Vertical alignment, middle. We can also click on advanced, click on this little percentage of the padding and add some padding. Maybe not too much. Cool. We can also click on the section here and height, mean height, and change it a little bit if you wish. Okay. And if you want to add some other images, of course, you can just right click on here and duplicate. I want to just change this text. I'm sorry, but I want to make things perfect usually. So wait, sorry. We can make it like 100 in this case. So I'm going to click here and duplicate this, and just click on this column on the right, just drag it on the left, and you can change the image here, clicking on it, clicking on this. And we can add this image here, looks cool. And yeah, what we do, and here you have some other some text you can edit on the left panel. So we're going to remove some text so it looks different, and let me check how it looks. And yeah, you can have this little page as about us. As you know, you can check my other tutorials to create amazing pages. In these tutorials, we are going to see only how to make it fast and clean. Yeah, we can publish it right now. So I'm going to publish it very fast. If you wish to add some buttons, you can just go here and add your buttons, whatever you want. So I'm going forward with the tutorial. So I'm going back here. Oops. Exit to the dashboard. So we have the about us made, and now we need to click on the contact us. So contact us. In the contact us, of course, we are going to add a form. So add it with Elementor. As I said in my other tutorials, the form can be used with Elementor Pro. If you don't have Elementor Pro, of course, you can use other kind of forms, but I highly suggest to use Elementor Pro because it's a time saver. So settings here, page layout, Elementor full width. Perfect. And now we're going to add a contact form. So I usually do a very simple contact form. So I click on this plus button. I just click on this one here. And I just add a title, heading, so contact us, go back, add some text description, and we will add like, we will reply in 24 hours, 7, feel free to ask any question. Okay, so now we are going to add also the form. So I'm going back here, search for the widget form, click on the form, drag and drop it under here underneath, and now we are going to style it a little bit. So to style the contact form, I will go really quickly. I'm going to click on this section here. I'm going to reduce that. I'm going to click the contact form. I'm going to make the contact as title, sorry. I'm going to align it to the center. I'm going to style. I'm going to typography. I'm going to here and click pop-ins. Okay, REM, and make it like that. Contact us. We can make it really bold like that, and we can transform it into uppercase. And now we can also change the color here and make the blue one. Here, same thing, we can click on it, just going on style, center it, and you know, I think that we can keep it this style here. The form, now we can edit it and customize it. So you can add, you know, your the information that you want, name, email, and message. Those are the standards one. But if you want to add some more things, like, you know, the how can I say, we can add, you know, the phone number, for example. So label tel or phone, let's say phone, placeholder, phone number. Okay, and we can drag the phone here, so we have name, email, phone, message, and of course we can add also some text for the acceptance, like, you know, you agree on the terms and conditions. Oops. By sending this email. Okay, this will be required, and yeah, you can also check it by default. And now we can edit the style of this. So I'm going to style. Okay, if you want to make it minimal without, I don't know how to call those, how they are called, like labels, you can remove the label. It'll be very, very simple. And we can, okay, go back on style. We can actually change the spacing, and I usually go on field. I don't like the border radius, I will increase it a little bit. Oops, sorry, this is the thickness. And we can also make it like the border color, we can make it like a really light blue, or a light gray, maybe it's better. Okay, we can make them a little bit bigger. So the field, we can go and click on form. Let me check where is the field to increase everything. So this is the border radius, so I can change the border radius to make it a little bit rounded, like that. Form, column gap, row gap, so I can change the gap of the rows. Okay, yeah, I'm going to check also on the content again to see the input size. So the input size, I'm going to make it large so that it's bigger. If I click this arrow here, I can see like the contact us, people can actually, you know, add their content, hello, GGG, and everything. So we're going to change now the button here. So make sure you click on the form, style, button, and yeah, the typography I'm going to change in pop-ins again. Of course, all those typography you can change at once by the general settings of the website, but in this tutorial we do it in this way, so it's faster. The weight will be oops, 700 is okay. Transform uppercase, maybe make it 600. We can also make a letter spacing like that, send, cool, like that. Great, so the color of the button now, background color, I make it blue, and when you mouse over, we can make it black or vice versa, as you want, but I will keep it like that. Cool. So now we have done everything. I think that we can even update the page. So I click on publish. I can have a look. And yeah, it looks great. So the contact form looks cool. We can actually also change the height of it. So I'm going to click on this, and the height, mean height, and you can increase it so we have more spacing around it. Cool. And the last thing is to edit, of course, the contact system. So you can click on the contact form here. You need to go on the content, and of course you need to go on email. When somebody add the text in this form, they will send an email to this address. Okay, so you need to add your email address here. And the subject, you can change the subject as you want, like contact form from the website. You can change whatever you want. The field, you will leave all field, because you will receive all the fields in your text message on your email. And from email, I usually do like that. So you go on the form fields, you click on email, you go on advanced, you click on this text here, and you click on email here. And then from email, you just remove this and copy this, okay? And reply to, you will add this. Sometimes there is a bug here, so I will update everything and then we will change it manually. But from name, you can add name of the user. So from field, click on name and advanced, and copy this shortcut here, go back and add the from name. So I want this to be my email, so I know that people will send the emails to mine. And yeah, that's all. You can add some other emails here, and you can also add MailChimp or all those kind of integration. We will see in another tutorial, or I will link it when I will do the new tutorial on MailChimp and how to link all your contacts. So after that, you just click on update. Done. This will be working. You will receive your emails. Of course, I will also make a tutorial on SMTP. Means that SMTP, it will allow email to avoid going to the spam folder, but I will do a separate video about that. Now we are going to add the menu. So I'm going back to WordPress. I'm going to appearance, templates, temp builder, and I'm going to change my header and footer. As you know, we should name every time our templates. So this is the header, right? Header, I copy this, paste, update, and this is the footer. Quick update. I will make it so it's easier to to read the thing. So cool. So now we have footer and a header. We need to edit a header with Elementor, so I'm going to click Elementor here. Great. And I'm going to add my menu finally. So I'm going to click on here, click on menu and nav menu. Be sure you are using the right menu here. Add it here. And now there are no menus in your style. Of course, we don't have any menu because we need to build the menu. So we are just posting the menu here. I'm going to click on this logo, and I'm going to link also the logo to a custom URL. I'm going to click dynamic tags, and I will do site URL. Okay, cool. Site URL is selected. So whenever we click on the menu, we get to the home page. Whenever we click on the header, we go to the home page. So we have added our menu here. So we just click on update and go back to WordPress and create our menu. So appearance, menus. So we need to create a menu right now. So I'm going to click on create menu here. Okay, we have home, about us, contact us. We have two home, but this one is a custom link. As you can see, you can read here custom link, so I'm going to remove it. This is a home, but it's made with Elementor, so it's our right page. About us, contact us, and news. Maybe we drag news after home, about us, and contact us. The sample page, I will remove it. I don't need it. So that's all. I'm going to save the menu right now. Cool. So now we have saved our menu. We can go back to our pages, okay, and go back. We can go back to our template builder, and we can edit the header. So I'm going to edit with Elementor the header. And as you can see, now we are displaying our menu. So the first thing, I'm going to click on our menu and going to align it on the center, and I'm going to change the style. So before changing the style, let's see what is the mouse hover effect. So we have an underline here, and I'm okay with it. You can change it with overline if you wish, but I mean, I can keep underline, looks great. We can change the animation to fade, slide. If I click on here, as you can see, it slides. You know, you have some cool effect. So I will choose, like, I will keep the slide one, it looks cool. And then we are going to change the style. So I'm going to click on style. And in the style, we are going to change the text color and the typography. So typography, I'm going to change it, and pop pins again, rem, oops, like that, keep it small, maybe 1, and I'm going to add the uppercase, and maybe there's some weight, we can make a little bit less, or maybe 500. Cool. So we have 500, we have our menu here, and we can go and change the color right now. So the text color will be blue. The active color, let's try something different, because if we keep the text color blue, we can make it a little bit with some less opacity by clicking this one here and drag it down. Okay. So now it has less opacity, but when you mouse hover, we will make it like a stronger blue. So I'm going to hover, and text color blue. And now, as you can see, it's very, very light. If I mouse hover, I see the blue color a little bit stronger on it. So the pointer color will be blue too, as you can see. Now everything is blue. And when it's active, when we are on a page, we can make it blue, and the pointer color blue again, and I think that is enough for now. So I'm going to update this. I'm going to see the preview, clicking on here, preview, and let's check how it works. Click on news, about us, contact us, home. So it's working pretty fine. I feel that it's too big, the menu, so I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. So I'm going to click here, content, style, typography, click on here, make it a little bit smaller, and we can actually also we can also change this to a thicker one or a lighter one, but anyway, I will keep it like this for this tutorial because it's getting really long. I'm really sorry, guys. So I'm going to click on preview again. Let me check how it looks right now. Yeah, looks nice. I don't like the fact that this is touching themselves, but you can twitch those, whenever you want. Yeah, so I'm going to make it just a little bit thicker. Click on here, transform weight, make it like thicker like that, and update, and that's all. I'm too perfectionist, so I will avoid. So we're going back again to our dashboard, but first I want to get I will view the page and click on the button here. As you can see, if we are in our main domain, the problem is that it's showing our latest post with a design that we didn't even made. So how do we fix this? We need to go back on WordPress, going on settings and reading, and here we need to choose static page, and you can click on home. You can save it. And now if I go on my website, I see everything correctly. So everything is correct. I can go on news, and I have my news, as you can see, about us, and you have my about us page, contact us, and we have our contact us page. Cool. Now the only thing we left is the single post. So posts are very important for SEO, so we need to style also the single post. So if I click on this, as you can see, there is this ugly style. So we are going back to WordPress and fix that. So let me check templates, theme builder, sorry, my pronunciation isn't so good. Try now. And now we are going to single post and add a new. So very quickly I will do the single post. You can choose a design from Elementor Pro, but I'm going to do it from scratch so you learn how to make it. So click here, click on this box here, and now we are going to add some of our images and text. Very simple. So I'm going to add the title first. You go and select the post title directly. Cool. And as you can see, change the text. So I'm going to click here, going on the center, and here I'm going to change also the style. So the style will be Poppins. Okay, color blue. And I will also add some meta tags on it. So I'm going to add here back and where is the meta table of content, post info, and here you have all the post info. So you can add it underneath that, and you can remove whatever you want. So I will remove the comments. I will keep the rest. I don't like the icons, so I remove the icon. You can of course add your custom icon if you want, but I will keep it simple. So I will keep everything here, and I will try to center everything like that. And style, text, we can change the text color to blue. Of course the time, I forgot to remove the icon, so icon none, and we have this. So now I'm going to click on the main section here again, and mean height, and I will make it like that to make some spacing. Now I'm going to add also some the image, like the feature image, that is very important. So I'm going to select the feature image, and I add in here. So now we can actually make it smaller, of course, and this will get the image structure. Let me make medium. Okay, so if you add the image in this way, image will change based on the size of the image. But if you want a standard image, you want a box that will contain your image, you need to work in a different way, and I will show you right away how to do that. So I'm going to remove this image here, as I want a box and same size for all images without distorting them. I need to add how it's called, intersection. If I find it, intersection. I will remove the second column, and here on this column here, this column icon, I click on it, and I'm going to style and background. I click on classic, and here dynamic tags, I click on it, feature image. Great. Now I'm going to add a spacing in it. So I'm going to layout. I'm going back here on my widgets, spacer, and you can add your spacer, right? So now we have our image standard, but as you can see, I don't want the image to be cutted in that way. So I'm going to click again in this icon here, and I'm going to click on style, and then I'm going to change the size of it in cover. Okay, position, center. Okay, repeat, we can no repeat, and yeah. So this image is vertical, so it's zooming a lot because it's vertical, and he needs to be contained on this part. So I'm going to click on this intersection here, the box set, and I'm going to reduce it like that. Okay, I will keep it this size here, and you can also go on style for this column So make sure the column is selected, go on style and border, and you can change the border radius. Cool. So if I click the little arrow to check, as you can see, we have our image here. So I'm going also to remove a little bit of border radius, is too much. Let me check, now it's a little bit better. And we can add, of course, our text. So another thing that I want to change here, I don't like the fact that this is too near to this one. So I'm going to click on the column, advanced, and I'm going to add some padding at the top of it. So I'm going to percentage, I'm going to remove this so I won't link them. And top, I start to click on this, and as you can see, it's just adding some space on the top. Now I'm going to add some text underneath, under the, how can I call it, the image. So I'm going to add another inner column. I'm going back, inner section, sorry, not inner column. Here, I'm going to remove one column by clicking on the icon. Okay, and I'm going back to my widget and search for the post content. And as you can see, we have the post content right now. I'm also going to add some spacing between the image and the text. So I'm going to click on here and add a spacer just between the two. And now somebody's calling me. Let me close the phone. Great. So now we're going to click on this one here again. So the inner section, the boxed content width, we're going to change it like that. And now we have everything. So we can also add some social sharing. So if you want to add some share buttons, you can add it under the text. Okay, you can style it. I won't style them right now, but yeah, you can change this to 20, so there is less spacing. And let me check how is the single post. So the single post look great. You can also add a comment section if you wish. I won't do that in the tutorial. I want to add some spacing underneath that, so I'm going to select the main column again and add 6 to the bottom like we did here. And as you can see, now we have some space. Click on the arrow, and yeah, that's how it looks, the single post. Great. So now people can also share the post on the social media and whatever. In some next tutorial, I will also show you how to create better posts to convert people and get their emails. For now, I think is okay. So now I can publish this, add condition, include all singular, right? If you click on it, all singular will be applied automatically. So save the page. I'm going to visit my website right now, clicking on here. So now we have our website here, right? I'm going to news. I have my news here, so I can click on this one. And as you can see, there is the image and the text. Here there is a bug, as you can see, because the image is actually not showing as it should. So we are going back to edit this. So Elementor single post. So guys, I just found a problem. Actually, what I did is just, twitching those like that, like this, that's crazy, but I had to do that. Just make, repeat, repeat, auto or cover, and just update it. And then when I get to the news, and I click on them, looks fixed. Like, it's a little bug of Elementor. As you can see now, everything is working. It's cutting the image in the right place. So guys, now we need to work on the mobile version. So get back to the WordPress page and let's go and check every page. So the first page we are going to edit is of course the home. So I'm going to edit it with Elementor. Great, right now we are going to check the mobile version, so I'm going to click on the responsive mode. And as you can see, the responsive mode, we have the header also that need to be adapted to the responsive mode. We will be doing that at the end. But now, of course, the page looks like that. So what we are going to do right now, the first thing is we are going to change the main column here by clicking on it advanced, clicking on this to unlock and this to unlock, so we are sure it's 0. Great. So now that it's 0, as you can see, the charts now are getting inside of the mobile version. I just want to say that this mobile version, it's very small, but anyway, that's how it works. And what we are going to do right now is to check on the mobile version how it looks. And as you can see, everything goes vertical. Of course, we need to check also the other parts that are not visible here, but this one for sure I'm going to click here, of course, advanced, and click again 0 and 0. The best cryptocurrency, I'm going to click here again and 0 and 0. I'm going to click on the preview change, okay, and I'm going to click right and inspect so I can check the mobile version. I'm going to update this page again, and now we have the mobile version. As you can see, it's draggable on the mobile. There is some problems with the text here, so we are going to change this to adapt it as better as we can. So I'm going back to my Elementor right now, and I'm going here to click on this text, going to advanced, and I'm going to add some padding on the left. So I'm going to click on the percentage here, okay. Click on this button here to unlock, and on the left I'm going to add like 5%, okay, and I'm going to copy this, right click on this one and paste style. So on the mobile version now we will have those a little bit coming, you know, there is a offset a little bit of 5% here. And if I update this and get here, I'm going to update the page again so I can check. So now the text isn't sticking to the left. This is okay. I like it that it's taking like the full width of the mobile version, but as you can see, everything looks fine. And if you want to scroll this, you can scroll it. Great. So now we are going to edit the other pages. Time to the tablet version. The tablet version looks okay, so I'm not doing any edits. I will keep it like that. That would be great. So back again to WordPress, just a quick check. And now we go on the news. Let me check the news page, edit with Elementor. So let's check the mobile version first. Clicking on this responsive mode. The mobile version looks great. We don't have any issue. So I'm not going to edit anything right now. I'm going to check the tablet version. The tablet version, fine, making 2 columns automatically, so I feel that it's great. We can leave it like that. I'm not changing anything. I feel that this it's working great like that. So let's go back, exit to dashboard. The About Us page. So the About Us page, you're going to edit with Elementor, checking the mobile version. Okay, so the mobile version looks looks nice, but the problem is that we have these 2 images here. So I want the image to be after the text. So I'm going to click on this second section here, and you can go on advanced, responsive, reverse column on mobile, and now we have, you know, the image under the text. So now it looks great. I'm going to the tablet version. Oops, sorry. By clicking on here, on the tablet version, looks great. So I don't think I will going to change anything. That's okay for me. So yeah, just update, and let's go back to WordPress. Cool. Now we have the Contact Us page. So I'm going to edit the Contact Us page, but probably this will work fine on both mobile and tablet, but we need to check it anyway. So responsive mode, as you can see, the responsive mode looks great. And yeah, as I said, there is no changements to do. Looks great also on tablet. We made really a simple website, so we don't need any change on the other you know, other screens versions. So now we are going to edit the header. So I'm going to template theme builder, and I'm going to edit the header. First of all, going to change and rename this. Quick edit, because it's a single article or single post. And update. And here I'm going to change, of course, the header. The header, I saw some issues in the mobile version, and we are going to fix that right away. So if I'm going here on the header and I click on the responsive version, as you can see, there is this strange thing here, if you can say that. So what I want to do here is to make it a little bit better. We can actually keep the text like this. Let me check, like that, and you have, you know, your menu on this page. There is many ways to fix that. You know, you can have also the little 3 dots icon. I will show that in another video tutorial probably, because it takes time to set it up, but yeah, that's the thing. If you want, you can just update this page on the mobile version and go on the tablet version. The tablet is okay as it has enough space to display the menu. So I'm going here back and clicking on this button here. So now we have the menu also on the mobile version that is actually working. Okay. Yeah, so I will keep it like that. As I said, in the next video tutorial we show you how to make, you know, a more responsive menu, but I think that this is enough for this video. So okay, so we have our menu working fine on the tablet on mobile version. Let's check the footer. The footer is a little bit strange, so we are going to edit the footer. After updating this, we are going back, so exit and get back to templates. I'm sorry, temp builder, footer, edit with Elementor. Okay, so the footer on the mobile version, just responsive mode. As you can see, it's strange, so I'm going to click this and change it on the mobile version. Will be centered, and the logo will be centered too on the mobile version. So we have this a nice you know, logo and social. So we're going to the tablet version. The tablet is okay, so I'm going to update it. Cool. I'm going back to exit to dashboard, and now we just need to go on temp builder and fix also the single post, or be sure at least that everything is working fine. Let me check. So okay, so great. So now we have this page here. Let me check the mobile version first of all. So the mobile version looks okay. We can also make this text smaller on the mobile version, so click on it, style, rem, and make it a little bit smaller like that. Line spacing, oops, not that. We can change the line height like this. The rest is okay. The image, this will be a little bit smaller, so I'm going to click on this and the spacer and add, like, you know, whatever you need of spacing. You can also change the radius of the content. So click on this icon, the column icon, style, and then go on border, and here you can just click 0, and for the mobile version will be no borders, I mean no radius on the angles. And yeah, the rest I think is okay. The social would be great. And yeah, that's all. So I'm going to check also the tablet version. The tablet version, of course, is great, and yeah, just update it. And I think that we are done. Let me check the mobile version. So in the mobile version now, everything works fine, everything is visible. I can go on news. I can go on, yeah, looks great. So it works well. News, about us, contact us. Yeah, everything's working fine. Another thing is that the menu, I feel, is too is too close to the content, so I'm going to add this menu here. So add it with Elementor and go on the header, click on that, And now we are going to click on the section, and height, we're going to change it a little bit. Update. And now I feel that it's a little bit better. Cool. Another thing is the WordPress icon and the WordPress title and description. To edit this is very simple. You can get on Customize, Site Identity, and here you can change the site title. Crypto Update, News and Updates on Cryptocurrencies. Right? And the logo, you just click on here, click on this, select, and skip cropping. You know, this will be useful for the SEO, and also the icon, the site icon, the little icon here on the tab. So I'm going to click this, and I'm going to drag and drop this little icon I made, and just select. Cool. Now as you can see, you see the little Bitcoin icon here. I just go and click on publish, and close this. So now as you can see, we have our page with our title and, you know, description, and yeah, every page has the little icon, the Bitcoin icon. Cool, right? Of course you need to wait sometimes for the cache to be cleared, so you will always see that. And that's it, guys. You have your own crypto website made with Elementor and WordPress. So if you want to learn more with my video tutorials, just make sure you subscribe to my channel below, and you can also click on the notification bell so that you can receive notification about my new videos coming out. So if you like the video, make sure you click on like. It would help with the channel to grow, and leave a comment below if you want to leave a feedback, or if you have some suggestion, or just say what you want to see next. So thanks a lot for being here and for watching my videos. Have fun and see you in the next tutorial.